His mother, who had passed away 20 years ago, had just prepared dinner for him with love and care. She was still moving around the house, doing chores like she always did. That familiar figure froze him in place. 2 decades of longing surged to the surface all at once. He could hardly believe his eyes, so he stepped forward and threw his arms around the mother he hadn't seen in years.
Mom. Whoa. Hey. All right, come on. You're gonna make me late. Let's go. You look so beautiful. Get out of here.
Back then, she always worked overtime at the factory late into the night, until exhaustion finally claimed her life. Now that she was back, he swore he wouldn't let fate repeat itself. He begged her to take some time off work and stay home to rest, but her gaze remained just as resolute as before. Watching her walk away, he felt a deep and helpless ache in his chest. Even if fate couldn't be changed, he could still choose a new direction. So among all the acceptance letters from elite universities, he chose the state school closest to home. Not because it was the best, but because his mother was there. Scott was born in the small town of Coldwater, Ohio. He was raised by a single mother who gave him everything. In high school, he played quarterback on the football team, but just when life was at its peak, fate hit him with a brutal twist. During an interstate championship, he broke through the defense, and with just 3.5 seconds left, scored a game-winning touchdown for Coldwater High. The crowd went wild, but Scott collapsed hard on the field. A leg injury left him permanently disabled. He wasn't a star anymore. He lost the spotlight, and even his homecoming queen girlfriend. He needed expensive medication just to numb the pain, and turned to alcohol to cope. But life never fully knocked him down. So he met a woman willing to stick by him through thick and thin. They had 2 beautiful daughters. To give them a better future, Scott took a leap of faith. He borrowed over $1 million from the bank and planted soybeans across 200 hectares of land. When harvest time came, the machines roared through the fields, and Murphy gripped the steering wheel with a rare smile on his face. Even though only 80% of the soybeans had ripened, it was his first step toward standing tall again. But fate wasn't done with him yet. A sudden ice storm rolled in, and just like that, his entire crop was at risk, with millions in debt. Foreclosure was right around the corner. If the bank took the house, his wife and daughters would be left homeless. In desperation, Scott drove into a remote wooded area, ready to end his failed life. On the car radio, the broadcast played his iconic 1991 Coldwater victory. As his vision started to fade, suddenly, a knock on the car window jolted him back. Scott opened the door, and was shocked to find that his once injured leg was completely healed, and in the mirror, his face had returned to the youth he once knew. The school bell rang. Classmates waved at him as he walked by. That's when it hit him. Life had given him a second chance. The once famous quarterback was back in the locker room. He reached up to touch the bold letters on the wall. The feel of them struck him right in the heart. His teammates looked exactly as he remembered, as if no time had passed at all. He opened his locker and picked up his helmet, and in that moment, all those memories of fighting on the field came rushing back.